charged like a battery, electricity. Can't get enough, feel the wind blowing full speed. Come on and follow me. I'm doing what I want when I want to. I'm doing what I want. Live free, go and take it to the top. Live free, oh the party never stops. We do it better, light as a feather. I'm telling you the only way to be. Live free. Live free.
I'm not trying to hide. Unfortunately, my setup is this way until I can build my or finish building my studio rather. So I apologize in advance. Anyway, so welcome everybody. I appreciate you guys doing your part in rebelling against the indoors and tuning into this channel. For those of you that are new, my name's Jonathan, and I'll be your host and the owner of the channel. So with that, I would like to do a quick intro here on today's video. We're going back and revisiting zonker fishing for rainbow trout here in Montana. The weather's been pretty cruddy lately. Luckily, the wind finally let up after 2 weeks. So it's not let up. We're just learning to cope with it better. Anyway, so with that, I have the distinct pleasure of introducing the gentleman you saw in the front beginning of this video, Bart with Capital Sports. I've been doing a little bit of collaborative work with Capital Sports here in Helena, Montana. And yes, being a part-time employee, I do a little bit of work for them as well. But this is my own thing, and I've been wanting to help them out. I've been wanting to pursue filming and doing all this and trying to pass along all the knowledge I have to each and every one of you. And in part of that, outside of what I've learned on my own, it comes from people like Bart who have really mentored me in this type of fishing. And so it was a really great time to be able to sit behind the camera on this and film him doing his thing that he knows extremely well and try to capture those moments and his knowledge, or at least a small part of it, to pass on to you. And with that, you know, I hope you can understand why I learned what I did from him. And, you know, I hope you enjoy. We put a lot of time into this video and some effort. The rocks are kind of treacherous to get down, but it's well worth it, as you can see, as he hooks into these fish. So with that, please like, subscribe, share. Every like and subscribe and share and comment, for that matter, helps. You know, if you have a question or have a subject you'd like me to cover, please let me know. I am more than happy to cover it. And if I don't have the knowledge or I'm not confident in it, I'm going to find somebody. Again, being blessed to know people, it's been awesome being able to talk with these people, learn from these people, and people I call friends, people that are more than just acquaintances. So they like to help. It's kind of why they're my friend. We have a passion for it. So with that, again, please like, subscribe, share. Welcome. Let's get to it.
All right, so I cast the jig out not far from the bank, and then I'm going to let it sink initially for probably 5 to 20 seconds, and then I'm going to begin twitching the jig back in Well, I would have, except if fish ate the jig.
Well, it just goes to show how effective the tactic is.
Yes. And then in fighting the fish with this light line, I'm going to use the rod to pull the fish up, and then the reel to gather line after I pulled the fish up.
Gotcha.
And as long as I've got my drag properly set, I'm never going to adjust the drag while I'm fighting the fish.
So when you're adjusting the drag, since it's singing right now, what's the ideal?
I set the drag for 25% of the line's breaking strength at the reel.
Okay, yeah, that's a good note.
Now, because the hooks are barbless, I should be able to release the fish without removing him from the water.
And look at that, nice easy release.
And then I'll straighten out my marabou and my zonker tail.
Now you're using kits, right? The Bart's Zonker.
This is a Kit's Tackle 16th ounce Bart Zonker in neon perch.
Yeah, on Perch. Now, is there any reason you're running a bright color?
It's bright conditions out here, and typically you want to use brighter colors in bright conditions, darker colors in dark conditions.
Perfect. So it doesn't matter if it's bass, the saying still holds.
That general formula holds through most species. All right, so I cast the jig out there again. I'm going to let it sink for 5 to 20 seconds, and then begin my twitch retrieve. I'm trying to achieve short, sharp twitches without pulling the jig far through the water.
And really all that's doing is just mimicking bait fish, I take it. Or
Yes.
just something that wants to be eaten.
Yes, it's showing a minnow that's trying to take off. Oh, missed that one. Trying to take off and then failing and falling back down again.
I see.
And then after you've twitched it and while it's dropping again is when they eat it, and the next time you go to twitch it, they will be there.
So it's not 100% where you feel a strike.
Not
action.
always. More often than not, it's the fish is detected when you twitch the bait again.
I see.
And often the trout will eat the jig on its initial drop quite often. And I like to fish the lightest jig possible for any application, but if the wind was blowing much harder, I would have to switch to a heavier 1/8 ounce jig.
So I guess that begs the question. A lot of guys grab the 1/4 ounce. Fish just jumped in the background. You know, 1/4 ounce is what? Heavy currents, deep water, stuff
Yes,
like that.
if you need to fish very deep or heavy current, the 1/4 ounce will get you there. Or if for some reason you need to fish heavier tackle, 8 or 10 pound line would definitely require a 1/4 ounce.
Gotcha.
That fish ate it on the drop. Oh, and he just let go.
Easy release.
Yep, there's another one. Nope, he let go too. Yeah, the way this bank lights up when the sun comes over, it's just a good spot. I've shot lots of photos down here.
I can see why, yeah. I'm looking at the main camera.
The fish aren't biting like they were, though. Of course, we're getting a little later in the season.
Yeah. That was one of the things I was going to bring up, because I was kind of on the tail end of the heat.
Yep. Still, I mean, you can't complain about the number of bites I've had for as long as I've been here, but yeah.
Yeah, watching on the drone. Oh, there's still fish.
And this is the Kage 6-1 rod with the Kage 1000 reel with the NanoBraid and Seaguar Gold 6-pound leader.
Yeah, I was wondering what the weapon of choice today was going to be.
That's got to be Kage and Kage.
Oh, yeah.
Not to mention the fact that it's kind of my favorite one to fish now.
Yeah, that you were saying that.
Well, and I know Todd loves it too. It's just a great rod.
Yes, he does. Oh, that's a good fish. Fish tangled up my marabou. I have noticed that. I have to check every so often when that marabou tail gets hung up around the hook.
Yep. If the fish would leave it alone, that wouldn't happen.
Yeah, but then you're fishing, not catching.
That's true.
In the highs and in the lows, mountain tops and seas below, I know we'll always always find a way home.